Hi, it's Clive here, and I thought I'd just do a quick run through of the way I'm using VideoSkin at the moment. I've only had it a few weeks and I'm really impressed because it's not often you can actually get a tool, an online tool, with which you could make a full-time income even without having a website, doing nothing else but using this tool. But there are ways, I think, to use it well and in a intelligent sort of fashion. But I think the easiest thing to do is just let me run you through setting up a quick video campaign, so you'll see the basics here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to videos. I'm clicking add a new video, and here we are, step one. Now where it says select domain, you see I've only got the one option, which is the default VideoSkin. In other words, all this information that I'm going to be putting in now is going to be sitting on the VideoSkin server. You can set it up in such a way using stuff like cPanel and all that technical stuff that I'm not terribly good at, so that all this information will come from your domain name, which is handy if you want it to be a website that you associate with YouTube or whatever. But quite honestly, for now, this doesn't matter to me. I'm going to get my techie programmer guy to sort all that for me in the future. But for now, this does exactly what I want. So the first thing I'm going to do is this copying stuff that I've got in a pre-prepared document, so I can rattle through this. I'm going to put my title, and this is the title really for my information. At the moment, this is how it's going to show up in my admin area. I'm going to take a YouTube URL. Let's copy that. But you don't have to use YouTube. You can, if you've got videos sitting on your hosting or in the Amazon cloud, you can use those. But for now, I've only used YouTube videos. And of course, you can use other people's videos. And if they've allowed their videos to be shared and embedded, well, personally, I think that's okay. So I've done that. Now I'm going to click next. I'm going to, now a logo I'm not going to do in this instance, but I could have a like a watermark, so I could brand the video with my watermark. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about how I can help you out with the imageries, the imagery needed. But anyway, I'll get into that later. So I'm not going to bother with a logo upload. I'm just going to choose my player. I'm going to choose that one and then go next. Now here, when I put the title in, this is the title as it will appear when people are viewing. I'm going to, oops, wrong one. I'm going to put in the same as I had before. So this is me promoting a video game in this sort of example. So we go there. And also I need to type in a description because this is what's going to appear on Facebook. So, oops, I'll pause this while I fill it in because I hate it when you're watching a video and you've got to wait for people to correct typing errors. Okay, I've typed in my description, and the next thing I need to do is select an image, and this is the thumbnail image that's going to appear in Facebook, and my description will be on the right of it, and you'll get to see that in a moment. But I've pre-prepared an image, so let me just go and find it. Okay, which one was it? Let me pause this again while I find it. Okay, I found the image. So it's important that you select the file first, so you find it on your computer wherever you've got it, and then you click upload. Now underneath, once that's uploaded, we're going to see the actual image I uploaded, and this is how it's going to appear in Facebook. So there you can see the description I put in. I could have put in a couple more lines, I guess. So that's what it's going to look like, and I'm going to click finish. Now the next thing I'm going to do is add a call to action button. So this is an image that's going to appear asking people to click somewhere, and when they click, in this case they're going to go to my affiliate link on Amazon selling this game. So we just click call to action. I'll click the video I want to add it to, click call to action on. Where do I want the image to go? I think I want it to go on the bottom. Once again, I'm going to select a file, and there's the image I've created. And as I say, this is the bonus I'm going to be giving away. And then click, now it's selected, so now I click upload. Okay, and there's the banner. The thing is with these banners, if you want them to work really well within the Facebook environment, they need to be a certain size. It's not your average size banner. So I've created the perfect size banner, and I've created templates and image templates that you can edit online. And you'll note, if I don't know if you can see here, but I've made them look like those AdSense ads, you know, YouTube ads. So it appears as if it's an ad that is not related to you. It's not you promoting something, it's just related to the video content. So it's a less sort of spammy way of selling stuff. Now here's the link that I want that URL to go to. So I'm just going to paste in my Amazon affiliate link, copy and paste. Of course, the great thing with Amazon is if they go and buy the game and then in the same 24-hour period they decide to go and buy Xbox One or the latest or something else, then I'll get the commission for that too. Timer. Now we can have the ad appear timed, so when should it start and when should it finish, but for now I'm going to just have it always on, so it's going to be on from the beginning, and I'm going to save that. Okay. Now that's all I'm going to do for now. However, what I could also do is I could, if it's a video of some length, in this case it's a walkthrough of the game. I mean, it's a 20-minute video. So what I could do is let the first couple of minutes run, and then I could choose to insist, if you like, that the video would stop, and here we go. And I'd say ask them to share the video or whatever, or watch it, share, and or I could have a custom button, so the video will restart once they've shared, which is quite clever. In the same way, I can have a traffic redirect that at a certain point in the video it automatically redirects to my affiliate link. I can add social buttons, so I've got G+ and or Twitter and so on will appear on the video as and so on. So and also, of course, this is brilliant. In the same way that I can add the Facebook share, I can add an email form. So let's just go there and let me show you. As I say, I'm not going to do this now. I'm just using it in its most simple form, but I just want to show you the possibilities here. So again, I picked that video I just created, and I could, let's say, click opt-in box, and I can have it timed. And then over here I'd select my mailer. I use get response, and I put my web form ID. And in the same way that the Facebook insists on, the ShareGate option says like this to watch the rest of the video, you can set it so they have to enter their email to watch the rest of the video, and you can make it so that they can only watch the rest of the video if they do enter their email. Or you can sort of say no, it's alright, they don't have to, but there's a link underneath where they can just click to watch the video without entering their email, so that's up to you. So in other words, please subscribe to continue, but you could put whatever you want. So I'm not going to use that, as I say, but all other stuff, stats and so on, well, you discover this for yourself, but I mean, it is absolutely brilliant. So I've saved that video, so now let's go back to my videos, check all videos, and here it is at the bottom. See, I've misspelt walkthrough, never mind. And I can edit it here, I can view it, and that's coming up here, letting it load because it's quite a big, there we are. Now, oh, I did share it. Right, it stopped, so I'm going to have to click that. So if people want to watch it, I have to share it. That's going to take them to the Facebook thing, my Facebook account, and I'm sharing it. And look, there it is, sharing it. So I'm going to share that, and I'm back here. So really I can't preview it now, but I want to tell you something about the previewing. Let it load again. Now you'll see that the video I've been using is monetized. Look, you can see it's got AdSense ads here, right, which will appear at the beginning of the video, but my call to action banner sits on top of that, and this is clickable, and this is going to go where I want the visitor to go. Obviously, if you're going to use someone else's videos, then it's better to have ones that don't have AdSense coming up, preferably. and if they're your own videos, then you can change the settings in your YouTube channel so that ads don't appear. But this is just an example. Now you can see this banner is, as I said earlier, is very small compared to the regular sort of AdSense banner behind it. But that doesn't matter because it's going to look cool inside Facebook, and I'll show you that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click share on Facebook, okay? And I can share it on my personal profile, inside a group. It doesn't have to be my group, it can be other groups, on a Facebook page, it can be anybody's Facebook page as long as they allow people to post comments. So in this case, if it, you know, being a video game, I don't know, I'd look for groups, people interested in video gaming or interested in ancient Rome, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to click on that and I'm going to put it on a page and then I'll show you the result. Okay, this is a Facebook page I just used for testing purposes, and this, you can see how it appears. I haven't got a profile picture there because I haven't really done anything with this page, but there we go. There's the misspelt title, here's the description I put in, and there's the thumbnail. Now if I click on that, it's waiting for it to load, here it comes, and you see now it's playing inside Facebook, it's not going to YouTube or anywhere. And you'll see what I mean in a moment about, now here you see what I mean about the size of the banner, how it fits in nicely. And if it wasn't for the fact that this blooming AdSense ad appeared behind it, this would look quite cool. So if I hadn't put in the Facebook share to watch, it would start playing. I'm not going to bother sharing that again. But if somebody clicks here, boom, new window, my affiliate link, and there it is, $48.99, 18% off, which I think I mentioned in the banner, and that's it. But of course you can apply this to any affiliate program, anything at all, or offline, or anything you want. Now there's an image, there's a button going to appear on this video in a moment, which is going to take you through to another page where I'm going to talk about the imagery bonuses that I'm giving and an amazing WordPress plugin bonus that I'm giving if you purchase via my link, VideoSkin that is, not Rise Son of Rome, VideoSkin, this amazing bit of software. And also I'll also show you a really smart way of using this where you don't even have to do it through Facebook. You can embed these videos onto your own website, but with all the bells and whistles, with the overlays and the opt-ins and the calls to action and the watermarks and all that stuff, but have it embedded on your website too. And the creator and the developers of this wonderful bit of software didn't, I think, realize that they could do that, because if they'd realized one could do that, they would have promoted that. But it's a very nice sort of added bonus, as it were. So click on the button below and let me show you that and talk about these amazing image bonuses that I'm offering, because let's face it, good images sell stuff. And whether it's a banner that looks like an ad or it's a nice thumbnail profile, even if you've got no image editing experience, I will provide you with all the templates. But anyway, click the button below and I'll tell you more about that.